Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live here in Tokyo, here in the Tokyo Dome, here at Beast in the East. And folks, I mean, this is of course the Raw general manager, Negative. And the last time we saw Negative, he was planted into the canvas with the demon horns by the world's heavyweight champion, when Negative inadvertently cost Hellfire the main event match. I mean, Negative's been trying to make Hellfire trust him for weeks on end. And of course, live here in Japan, Negative is going to address the situation. We were told on NWF.com earlier today that Negative would address Hellfire and the World's Heavyweight Championship. And he's going to make a huge announcement here tonight at Beast in the East. I mean, of course, Negative returned, and it's honestly just been a hectic time all around for everyone that's dealt with this man, Negative. I mean, God, I mean, we saw what happened to poor Fry Francine, humiliated on live television. And right here live here tonight on the NWF network, it is Beast in the East all around the world. And our Raw general manager, Negative, has something on his mind right here, right now, folks. And of course, is the deal with the world's heavyweight champion, Hellfire. What does Negative have to say? We're going to find out right now, folks. Well, Mr. Dunkirk, we're here live in Japan at Beast in the East. And you know, I wish we could be here under better circumstances, but well, that's just not the case. You see, I tried very hard to put my trust in Hellfire and put Hellfire's trust in myself, and look what I get for it, Mr. Dunkirk. Look what I got for it. This past Monday night on Raw, the world's heavyweight champion, Hellfire, after all that I did the whole entire night, after all I've done for him, after him saving him from getting cashed in on a few weeks ago at the 14th anniversary of Raw, how does he repay me? He lays me out in the ring with the demon horns. You see, that's why, Mr. Dunkirk, that's why you don't trust anyone. That's why I trust you, though, you know? My administration, people in my administration need to be trusted, and, well, we'll get to that in a second. But, folks, I mean, well, let's just take it in. I mean, the last time that I was in Japan, remember what happened, Mr. Dunkirk? You were in the audience, actually, I think. You know, you were a fan at the time, and you saw as I kicked Rubin Corbana off that Hell in a Cell at Hulkamania. And, well, let's just be honest. That ended his career. I mean, I'm like a Komodo dragon, Mr. Dunker. I'm like a Komodo dragon. You see, and Rubin Corbana was my prey. You know, I mean, he may have not done the kill right then and there, but it's slowly but surely. I mean, he collapsed to the ground and couldn't compete anymore. He was fired and embarrassed by Vince McMahon. And of course, he didn't even show up at Cyber Sunday, and I called him an absolute pussy. And for the record, he is a pussy, folks. He is a pussy. You see, Mr. Dunkirk, and that is exactly what I have to say about Hellfire. Hellfire is the same exact thing. See, if you cross me, Mr. Dunkirk, if you cross me and all these fans here, you need to hear this, because if you cross me, it's the beginning of the end of your career. Jack Ford won the Royal Rumble. Everyone thought he was going to be the next big thing. It was finally going to be his time to shine. Wasn't going to happen, folks. Wasn't going to happen. We had Mad Dog Mac McGuire in that slot. And when Mad Dog Mac McGuire overstayed his welcome, he too was put down inside a cage. You know, I mean, it's funny, you know, Dunkirk. It's really, really funny. But there's one thing that's kind of slipped through the cracks, if you will, and that is Warlock Island. I mean, Dunkirk, can you believe that Hellfire didn't believe me about what I had to say about Warlock Island? I don't know all the details, but I do know some. And he wanted to be blind to that. He wanted to be blind and let his anger for me not make him see the light, not make him clear as day see what's at Warlock Island. But all right. But the problem I have, Dunkirk, and the reason you're in the position you are, is because you replaced a man, and you know exactly who that man I'm talking about is, and that is Mr. Fry Francine. He is yet to be dealt with, and I'm going to make an example out of Fry Francine, just like I made an example out of Corbana and Jack Ford and all the others that have stepped in my path. And the same thing I'm going to do to Hellfire this Monday night on Raw, because this Monday night on Raw, Hellfire will defend the World's Heavyweight Championship before Survivor Series. He's going to defend it against the undefeated Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga. And I'm going to make an example. I'm going to make an example right here so Hellfire can watch at home. I'm going to have my personal security here. Please bring out Fry Francine. Bring him out.
No, please, sir, let me go, sir. Let me go, please. Please, no, please, sir.
That's it. Bring him out. That's it.
Please, no, please, sir.
Come on in. You know where to go.
Oh, all right. I'm coming.
We're gonna deal with this. We're gonna deal with this, Dunkirk. Step back. I'll handle this.
No, please, sir. Don't hurt me, sir.
Fry Francine, Vince McMahon's hand-picked guy to, well, do whatever the hell Vince McMahon needed you to do. I mean, what exactly was your job title again? Oh.
Yes.
That reminds me, you're just a scammer. You're just a pathetic scammer.
No, sir, I was personal assistant, sir. Personal assistant.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Yes, listen. Huh? You thought your buddy, Jinder Mahal, was the crown jewel? You're as stupid as you look. You're as stupid as all these people look here in Japan. You see, Fry, you had an opportunity to do something great in this administration, but I have it under good authority, and Mr. Dunkirk, as a eyewitness, that you leaked my information that I had, my private data that I had.
He did it. He leaked it. He leaked it.
So please, don't do it. I've many children in India. Please do not.
Tell you what we're gonna do. Come here, Fry. Look, I'm a forgiving guy, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
but not when you double cross me.
Oh, sir, please.
Mr. Dunkirk, I want you to go to your right, and I want you to get me a bat.
No, please, sir. Please, sir.
Come right up.
No,
Fry, huh?
No, think about this, sir. Sir, I have many kids. Tomar, Radul, Tarkit. Please, sir.
Like
Beautiful.
One bet.
Absolutely beautiful. Hold on, Mr. Dunkirk. That's it. Drop it on the ground. Yeah, listen, Fry. Either way, buddy, I'm gonna cave in your skull with that bat in a few seconds. The least you can do for your family is tell me who you leaked the documents and information to.
I can't, sir. I can't, sir. I cannot disclose.
You can't say.
I was told not to disclose it, you know? It is a secret.
He can't say, he says. All right. Well, you're about to hurt in a second.
No. Sir.
I got you right there by the throat, huh? Listen to me, huh? I'm going to count down from 10, and you're going to tell me exactly who you leaked that information to. Huh? Was it the royal family in India, huh? Was the royal family in India, huh? Tell me who it was. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Yes, sir. I tell you. Yes, I gave away the information, of course. I gave it away for money, sir.
I need a name.
For money, sir.
For money?
I gave it away to a man, sir. A man.
Give me the name. Or I'm gonna kill you. Give me your fucking name, huh? Give me the name.
The name. Yes, sir. It is. Bon Sean, sir. Bon Sean.
Sean.
You gotta be kidding me. That's the meaning of Rubin Corbana. He's completely forgot all about Fine Francine. Rubin Corbana. You gotta be kidding me. He's coming out here in the Tokyo Dome. Fry is taking Hightail out of here. What the? Ladies and gentlemen, live here in the Tokyo Dome, Rubin Corbana, and that's Rubin Corbana and Bon Sean. They're walking down the aisleway here. You gotta be kidding me here. Dunkirk and Negative cannot believe it. Fry skedaddled. He ran the hell out of here. What are we seeing here? I mean, Corbana and Bon Sean are here in the Tokyo Dome. And look at this. They're walking on out here. Look at this. There's Bon Sean on the apron. Look at. Oh my God. Look at this here. Dunkirk and Negative. Oh my. Look at Negative getting the hell out of the ring here. My goodness. And you see Corbana with a microphone and Bon Sean with a microphone in hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you, and especially a man sitting in front of us right here, Mr. Negative. Let me introduce you all back to Mr. Rubin Corbana.
Yeah. Welcome back. 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 Scar for life. Scar for life. Scar for life. Scar for life. Yeah.
Man, feels good to be back.
Yeah. Rubin. 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 Rubin.
I will say, even though it feels good to be back, it's kind of weird to be back here in Japan, where last I knew I was airlifted and shipped off to a hospital somewhere fighting for not only my career but for my life. Because this boy sitting outside the ring tried to kill me.
Damn right he did. Damn right he did. And not only that, but you see, systematic oppression is a statement that's used a lot, but I haven't seen as much systematic oppression as I have seen in the NWF when it comes to Rubin Corbana. He was picked off like a dog and taken out. He was targeted, more so than I've ever seen. I mean, you could say the wrestling business is the way it is, NWF is the way it is, but I have not seen this much targeting and destruction of one person, just all against one, as much as I saw happen to you, Mr. Corbana.
That's right, Bon. And you never left my side since
Damn
day
right,
one.
damn right.
I appreciate that. I always appreciated that.
You're like a brother to me, Mr. Corbana. We couldn't let this thing go. You know, we couldn't just sit back. And
Hell
Mr.
no.
Corbana, as he always does, takes action.
So you know who I am. History speaks for itself. You know I put my foot in people's asses. That's what I do. You know why I'm here, Negative. You've been talking all this shit about me over the past few months. I found it funny when I heard about it, to be honest. I wasn't mad. I found it funny. I thought it would be even more funny if I finally showed up. And I love the look on your face right now. It's priceless.
Look, you guys need to leave. You guys need to leave. Get out of here. Just get out of here.
He wants us to leave, Mr. Corbana.
He wants us to leave. Wow. Native, do you really think, do I look like someone who gives a fuck what you gotta say?
You tell, Mr. Corbana, you tell.
Miss Native. Let me handle this, Miss Native.
Mr. Dunkirk, you better shut your mouth.
Oh, no, you shut your mouth. You know what? You two guys. Some respect.
Mr. Dunkirk. Mr. Dunkirk, you have found the weak spot in my heart. He wants respect, Mr. Corbana. Well, let's show him how we do respect.
I'm not afraid. Hey, I'm not afraid, you guys.
Hey.
I'm not afraid, you guys. I'm not afraid, you guys. Listen to me. You're gonna listen.
Come down. Get down. Get down. Get down.
I'm authority. No, I gotta
Get down right now, boy. I don't
authority.
think you know
I'm authority
who
here.
you are.
You sure you want to step to me?
I'm authority figure on the show. Listen to me. I don't care how many championships you want.
Well,
How many
this is
championships
how
you
I
want.
show people respect.
What?
Dunkirk. Jesus Christ, Dunkirk.
Oh man, look at him squirm. Look at that white boy squirm.
You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches.
Where you going?
Oh, hey. Stop. Just stop. Oh. We can talk about this. Stop. We can talk about this. Stop. Hey, come on. We can talk about this. Stop, please. Stop. Whoa. What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Please, just stop. Just stop. I'm begging. Please, stop. Just
Oh, he's
stop.
begging. Look who's on his knees now, Mr. Corbana. Look who's begging. He had another guy begging a second ago, but seems like the roles have kind of reversed.
Hey, just talk about this like civilized men. Come on, it's all in the past, right?
You saying we ain't civilized?
That's not what I'm saying. I just.
I think he's calling you an animal, Mr. Corbana. I think he's calling you a wild animal.
I think he knows. I've been waiting for 2 years for this. All right. I demand that you reinstate me tonight.
Reinstate you? I mean, no.
Yes.
No. Fine. You're reinstated. There.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah.
There you go. Look at him. That's the first smart decision I think I've heard come out of your mouth.
It is.
There you go. Yeah. Oh.
Like a.
Look at that. I think I saw some split fire out, Mr. Corbana. Oh, my goodness.
I give you what you want. Just.
Yeah, it's fine. Just come here.
Oh, shh. Hey.
Oh, let me move out your way. Here you go.
Hey. Oh. No. What are you doing? No.
F him up, Rubin. F him up.
We're just going for a
F him
ride.
up, Rubin.
It's fine.
F him up.
Come
Been
on.
waiting for a long time for this, man.
Take you to a good spot, Mr. Negative.
No. You're reinstated, yeah.
Listen, all right. I need to strong arm you a bit because, that's just. I don't think that's good enough, right, Bond? Just being reinstated.
This is the guy that almost. It's barely been 2 months. Was basically calling you. Actually, I'm pretty sure I heard him call you a pussy while we were getting in the back there. That's a lot of name calling. Mr. Corbana's mother would be very, very, very upset if she heard you doing that, Mr. Negative. She's an old woman.
She's an old woman. Now listen. I want protection. I don't want any bullshit from you. So I need you to make that contract ironclad. You feel me, dog?
Ironclad.
I said, did you
You're
feel
reinstated.
me?
I said you're reinstated. Just leave it at that.
Here's the contract. How about you sign it, Mr. Negative, before we, get any
Sign that
more hair?
ironclad contract, dog.
It's really pretty. All we need is your signature right there, and then it'll be all over, and you can go off and do whatever Mr. Negative does, and Mr. Corbana will do whatever he does.
Guys. I mean,
You say no?
How about this? How about you can have the title shot against Hellfire and Raw? You're reinstated. You don't need this. It's fine. You're good.
No,
You're fine.
you might try.
He's trying to give
screw me
incentives,
in that
Mr.
title match.
Corbana. He's trying to distract. We
ain't
have
gonna be
put something
distracted.
in your face for you to sign.
Do it.
And you gonna sign this thing. Rubin Corbana has spent way too long on the shelf, way too long. Listen to your drivel. Now you are gonna sign this damn contract, or your blood will. But something's signing it.
I'll sign the contract. I'll sign it.
Here you go, boy. There you go, right here. Right here. Just put your signature right there.
There you go. God damn it.
Look at that
contract. Woo. Now, can you please unhand me, please? I gave you what you want. Please let me go.
Oh, we're just getting started, boy. Let's come up here.
What are you doing? No.
Come here.
No, what are you doing?
Now,
What are you
remember,
doing? No.
remember what you
What
did
do you-
to Mr. Corbana and all the times you boasted about it. I want you to remember all those times when Rubin Corbana package pile drives you right here and your skull cracks open like an egg.
No. We don't need to do this. Stop. Corbana, please. I mean, please. I gave you what you want. I gave you the ironclad contract. Please, just let me go. Please, unhand me.
What do you think I should do to this boy? What do you think that deserves, Bond?
I mean,
Please, Bond, no, please.
I said package pile driver, but now I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3. Hell, maybe even a spear off the goddamn stage. This boy doesn't shut up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, please. No. Wait, up here on the Titan.
Wait, Mr. Corbana, look.
What
the hell?
Mr. Dunkirk is backstage. Umaga has Kevin Santana by the throat. He's about to Samoan spike Kevin Santana. What the hell?
Yeah, get off me.
We gotta get up there, Mr. Corbana.
Get off me.
Unhand me at once, or he's gonna spike him, Corbana. Unhand me. Let go of me, or he is gonna spike him.
We gotta go get him.
Corbana, you are a pussy.
What the hell?
Bitch ass back here.
Let's go.